Hi everyone, I am super excited to share with you guys my third guest DT project for My Paper Passion on Zibbit, whose owner is Natalia, who is Panchito3948 here on YouTube. And yes, I'm super excited about this project. As you can see, I decided to create some ballerina slippers. I love ballerina slippers. I don't know if I've ever told you, but I danced ballet when I was younger. I danced from 5 until I was 15 years old. I actually wanted to become a ballerina instructor. That was my dream when I was smaller, but it didn't come true, unfortunately. But they were really nice years in my life. So I've been wanting to create ballerina slippers forever. Just wasn't. I was afraid to make them, but I was like, you know what? Let me challenge myself. I want to make them. And also I decided to make them because I am right now doing a swap with my friend Ashley, who is Chronic Scrapper here on YouTube. And we, yes, we decided to make another swap. And this time we decided that we wanted to make each other something that we hadn't really, we hadn't gotten, yet, and that we really wanted. So we mentioned different things that maybe we wanted to get, we would like to get. And she mentioned a couple of things, and from those things, she mentioned the ballerina slippers. So I was just like thrilled when she said that, and I loved making these. So this first pair here, as you can see, are I used the paper collections from Prima, the Princess collection, and I just love them. We wanted to do the swap was to create use pastel colors, and I also wanted to create use these papers. So Ashley, sweetie, I hope that you like them. I hope that it was worth the wait. I know that I've been keeping you waiting forever now for this swap. I'm also creating other things for you, sweetie, so just be a little bit more patient. But everything is going to be going your way pretty soon, and hopefully it was worth, like I said, the wait. So the trims that I use for these slippers right here, for My Paper Passion, is this one right here. I love this trim. It's just so beautiful. This trim right here. The way that I used this trim was I cut all the little flowers individually. I used the little flowers from that trim. And then I used this gorgeous trim right here. Beautiful trim. So here they are. This is how I use the trim all around the slipper. Sorry guys. And then this is where I used that piece of that trim. I just cut this little piece for the front, and these are the little flowers that I cut from that other trim, and I just placed those little flowers throughout the slipper, and I also used them on top of the ribbon. You can see here, this is how they're going to be hanging, and I put little rhinestones on top of the little flowers. And I created this big bow, so when they hang on your wall, they're going to look like that. It's going to look like that. I also made one of the slippers slightly higher than the other one, because I wanted them to, when they hang on the wall, I wanted them to hang like this. So that's how they're going to hang. But I love how these came out. I used little flowers from my stash, a little dove there. I used pearl bling all around the slipper. Little flowers, little acrylic flowers, more of these little flowers here. That gorgeous image there. I mean, I think they turned out so beautiful, and they're almost the same design. Here I put the little dove in there. I don't know if you can see it. And I also decided to cross my ribbon to make it look more like a real ballerina slippers, when you have to cross your ribbons through the slipper and to put them on. So I just love how these came out. And sweetie, I hope that you like them too. So that's my first pair. I'll show you guys my second pair. Okay, here it is. This is my second pair of ballerina slippers. This pair I created for myself. Like I said, I wanted to create some for myself. And for these, I used this beautiful paper here that I don't really know from what paper collection it is. I had it in my stash. But I really liked it because it looks like lace. So I just love that. Yeah, I just love it. And the trims that I use for these slippers from my Paper Passion, it's this gorgeous flower trim, which is one of my favorite trims. I just love it. And I also used this applique trim. Gorgeous. And I snipped all these little flowers and leaves to use on my slippers. So that's how they look. And I love them. And again, I created the same thing like that with the ribbon, so that when I hang them, they look like that. And so this is where I placed the beautiful ribbon, flower ribbon, or trim, I'm sorry, the flower trim from Nat's shop. And I placed it on top of this other little trim from my stash. So I just love it. I put a big flower here, and again, some of those little leaves and appliques from that other trim that I showed you, from this trim over here. Beautiful. And then again, I put those little flowers in between the slipper. I use these beautiful ballerinas from the Tilda paper collection. Gorgeous. And again, I did the same thing. I put pearls all around it and flowers, just little things to embellish. Again, I wanted to cross the ribbon. And one thing that I'm going to tell you guys, if you want to cross your ribbon like this, before you do that, embellish your shoe. Because I forgot on these slippers, I forgot, and I crossed my my ribbon, and I glued it, so I couldn't take it out, and then I forgot that I had embellished. So embellishing was very, very hard because I had to do it around the ribbon, and I don't even know how I did it because I used the glue gun, and putting the glue gun inside that was so hard. I thought I was gonna make a mess and damage them, but I don't know how I did it. Like I said. It was a miracle. Again, there's the little ballerina, a little heart from the paper collection, and I just put another one of those little flowers from Nat's shop. A beautiful little flower that I just cut individually, and I also cut them to put them on along the ribbon here. So I just love how these turned out also. And another tip that I'm going to tell you guys is when you adhere your paper down here to cover the sole here, use glue gun. I mean, no, not use glue gun. Do not use glue gun. Do not use the glue gun. Use a wet glue, like Mod Podge or whatever other glue that you like that is a wet glue, so that it adheres really nice and it has a nice finish. If you use your glue gun, it's just going to be bumpy. The paper is going to be thicker. It's not going to look nice. Believe me, I did that with my first pair, and I hated it, and I threw them away. I just hated that. I love this look. It's just a better finish. It takes a little bit longer. Actually, I think it's even easier, because with that fuzzing with the glue gun, and it was horrible. So that's another tip that I'm telling you guys. Now, I did use my glue gun to glue all these other things, but for this, you don't want to use that glue gun. You want to use wet glue. So yeah, so these are my other slippers, and I just love how they came out. I can't wait to hang them on my wall. I love them. Okay, so that was my other project, and I have one more project to share with you guys. And let me just show it to you. And I am going to be moving the camera for a minute here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let me move my project here in front of you so that you can see. Here is my last project, and I love, love, love this project also. I already had this tray, and I already had my salt shakers, which I love to collect. And I had the glitter inside of them, but I hadn't altered it, and I was thinking that I wanted to alter this. So I decided to, yeah, go ahead and decorate them. So let me show you the trims that I use. I use this gorgeous pom-pom trim here from My Paper Passion. I use this gorgeous trim right here. I use this other gorgeous trim. Beautiful, and it has all these little sequins. I used this gorgeous trim, which I used a lot of this trim right here. And I also used some of this trim. And I also used some of this trim. So beautiful trims. I love these little dainty trims for these kinds of projects. So as you can see there, I used that trim all around the tray. And it's beautiful. I decided that I didn't want to paint my tray because I love how the salt shakers reflect from the tray and how the glitter reflects. It's just more elegant to me. So I love that. Sorry for the noises. My dogs are playing. And I also use this beautiful pearls from my stash. And then this is where I just used little pieces of the trims from My Paper Passion. I just used them here and there to cover you know, to decorate the salt shakers. I didn't want to cover my salt shakers all with trims. I just wanted to use little pieces here and there. Because I like to see the glitter anyways. I don't want to cover the whole design of the salt shakers. But I think they came out super gorgeous. So that's where I use this piece and that little piece here on the lid. On this one, this is where I use the pom-pom trim on the bottom there. Oops, it's not. Why isn't it focusing? And then little pearls. I also use her pearl flat back trim. Beautiful. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I really love how these projects turned out. And I hope that you got inspired and that you liked them. Ashley, I hope that you liked your ballerina slippers. And I had a lot of fun creating them for you, sweetie. And again, I put a lot of love and hard work into these. And I will be mailing them soon along with some other little things that I'm creating for you. So this is not the only thing that I will create. I'm creating some other things too. So I hope that you like it. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. And please go check out My Paper Passion. I will link the shop down below and also Nat's channel down below. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and take care. Bye.